Hi, I'm back with another regulatory update, and this week I'm talking about an ASA ruling from yesterday. And I've chosen this ruling for a couple of reasons. It's influencer marketing related, so perfect. It's the third upheld ruling against this particular influencer. And also because it's got a really clear explanation of what the ASA considers when it's deciding whether or not an ad is within remit and is targeting UK consumers. So quite often, especially with influencer marketing, they might receive a response stating, well, actually, you know what, this is not subject to the ASA rules because we're not targeting UK consumers. So this is a really good ruling for outlining exactly what the ASA are looking out for. A little bit about what the ruling's about. So it was a complaint that Marnie Simpson was promoting a product that cannot legally be sold in the UK, and these are non-corrective coloured contact lenses. So the legality is about, partly of an issue of whether these are non-corrective, so they could actually be sold by non-dispensing, people who aren't opticians, basically. The ASA dealt with that pretty swiftly, and they looked at the relevant legislation and established that actually, even though these are non-corrective, they were subject to legislation that said that they could only be marketed by dispensing opticians and or other equally qualified medical professionals. So that issue is put to the side. The ASA then had to deal with the fact that Marnie's solicitors, I believe, suggested that she wasn't targeting UK consumers and that actually her following was predominantly outside the UK. So what did the ASA look at to try and figure out whether or not her following was in the UK and whether or not these ads were targeting UK consumers? Initially, they talk about the I Spy Eyes website. So they looked at the fact that prices were in pounds sterling, clearly marketing to the UK. The fact that the T's and C's were quoting UK jurisdiction for any disputes. The addresses for returns, UK, and I think there were some other delivery or shipping, for example, next day delivery was available to the UK. So all signs on the website were pointing to the fact that it was marketing to UK consumers. All of these are really important because, as I said, that's the kind of approach the ASA will take when trying to decide whether ads are targeting UK consumers. And we know that obviously social media is around the world. So this is exactly what you need to look out for if you're going to suggest that your ads aren't subject to the CAP code. Right, that's a very quick roundup of this ruling. As I said, there were two others from 2017 against Marnie. Those were on disclosure issues. So actually quite simple. She'd not included any type of hashtag ad, both Snapchat and agreed actually that she would do in future. And the brands did as well. So yeah, slightly different errors than this one. But yeah, 3 upheld rulings isn't great. I missed an update last week. Very sorry. I was enjoying myself at the Blogosphere Awards. So yeah, I will be back again next week with another update. So tune in, catch my YouTube channel where I've got more videos talking about ASA, CMA, or yeah, spot me on LinkedIn next week. Goodbye.